Hi everyone, thank you for being here today. And special thanks to Indium for inviting us to co-host this event. I'm Ruruta. I lead the process and material development team in 3S R&D department. As a comprehensive total solution provider, 3S integrates process, equipment, and materials to deliver exceptional value to our partners. Today, I'll be sharing our findings on semiconductor reflow process optimization, a key focus in our R&D work that directly impacts product reliability. This is the outline for today. I'd like to share 4 things with you. First of all, I'll tell you a bit about 3S, who we are and what we do. Then I'll introduce our main products that many of you might be interested in. After that, I'll explain how our Open Lab works and what we can do there together. And to finish up, I'll share some real stories about how we've helped our customers succeed. So the first thing is about 3S, who we are and what we do. This slide shows our current focus area. As you can see, we are deeply involved in several key areas, like intelligent power modules, gallium nitride, silicon carbide modules, IGBT, power modes, and diodes. These are all crucial components in the power device industry, especially for applications like electric vehicles. We're also excited about expanding into some new territories and seeing great potential in wafer-level packaging and silicon photonics technology. That's where we are heading next. Now you might be wondering what 3S stands for. Well, each S represents a key part of who we are: system, solution, and service. Actually, these 3 elements really capture our commitment to power device assembly. When we talk about system, we are focused on providing reliable equipment that really works for our customers' needs. For solution, we don't just sell equipment. We work closely with our customers to solve their specific challenges. And service, that's about being there for our customers, not just during installation, but whenever they need our support, including maintenance and technical assistance to ensure equipment quality. This is how we approach power device assembly, bringing these 3 elements together to create real value for our customers. What sets 3S apart is our ability to integrate process, equipment, and materials into one complete solution. We don't just sell equipment, we provide comprehensive solutions that bring all these critical elements together to solve your semiconductor packaging challenges. This is one of our customers' inline system. As you can see, 3S provides complete tailor-made and inline semiconductor automated packaging equipment, from solder approach to reflow solutions. What makes our system stand out is its comprehensive integration. Most importantly, the entire system is SESGEN-compliant software and equipped with smart self-detection mechanism, ensuring optimal performance and reliability in manufacturing environments. Now let's move on to introduce our key products. As you can see on this slide, these are all the products we offer. However, given our limited time, I'd like to focus on our two flagship products, the vacuum reflow oven and the Formic acid vacuum reflow oven. Here's our vacuum reflow oven, which we've been supplying to the global market since 2018. This system delivers three essential capabilities: high throughput, short cycle time, and multi-stage vacuum processing. Now, what makes our vacuum reflow oven special? It has two key parts: the multi-stage vacuum design and flexible temperature profile. We put separate vacuum chambers in key heating areas, so we can quickly create vacuum. This helps make the process better and greatly reduce void rate. Our multi-stage vacuum design also helps control how fast the flux turns into gas. This fixes common problems like solder splashing and chip flipping. Also, it can set different temperatures in different zones, make it easy to work with many types of solder paste. Next, this is our Formic acid vacuum reflow oven, which we developed in 2020 to help customers who need non-flux soldering process. Our Formic acid vacuum reflow oven comes with several smart features. It includes intelligent automation with real-time monitoring, from formic acid management to oxygen and toxic gas detection. And as I mentioned before, it's fully section compliant and ensures process quality through continuous formic acid purity monitoring. The system also offers comprehensive parameter control and production tracking, making it ideal for high-quality manufacturing. And about the key safety features of our Formic acid vacuum reflow oven, our closed negative pressure system prevents any formic acid or carbon monoxide leakage during operation. We've also built in continuous monitoring of these potentially harmful gases. For environmental protection, our exhaust treatment system uses catalysts to break down formic acid and carbon monoxide into harmless carbon dioxide and water before releasing to the factory exhaust. So what makes the formic acid process so special? Traditional reflow process needs active flux, mainly rosin and activators like carboxylic acid, to remove metal oxide and help with soldering. While these acids work well for removing oxides, they create a long-term problem. The flux stays in the solder joints, form voids, and eventually causes corrosion. This is where our formic acid process comes in. It removes metal oxides directly, no rosin or activators needed. This means much fewer voids in the joints. Plus, since there's no flux residue, you don't need cleaning after soldering, which saves both your time and cost. Our closed negative pressure system delivers acid with very high precision, keeping errors under 1%. What's really special is our pure formic acid gas supply method. It uses only 2 to 5% of the acid amount that other systems needs. For safety and environmental protection, we use catalytic oxidation to turn all exhaust gases into just water vapor and carbon dioxide. and without closed system design, there's no risk of acid leakage. Look at this comparison. The conventional way uses a mix of formic acid and nitrogen gases, which only allows for slow passive diffusion under normal pressure. In contrast, our pure formic acid system works under vacuum, creating much deeper and faster penetration. The test results speak for themselves. Our pure formic acid gas penetrates 5 times deeper into soda powder than the mixed gas used by others. When testing with preforms, competitors' mixed gas often can't fully reduce the oxides inside, leading to poor solder melting. Our system doesn't have this problem. And how we made formic acid work faster and better. Traditional systems mix formic acid with nitrogen gas, but this actually slows things down. Think of it this way. Nitrogen gas in the way, making it harder for formic acid to reach and react with the metal surface. Our pure formic acid system solved this problem. With the same amount of formic acid at 40 torr, our pure system completes the reaction in just 1,000 milliseconds. How about the conventional? It takes 5,000 milliseconds, that's 5 times slower. This faster reaction isn't just about speed. It means better production efficiency and shorter cycle time for our customers. To show our technology leadership, we've secured patent worldwide across key markets including the United States, Europe, China, Japan, Taiwan, and Malaysia. These patents cover 3 main areas: our unique materials and application method, our advanced acid supply system, and our exhaust gas treatment technology. It shows our commitment to protecting our innovation in formic acid vacuum reflow technology. To wrap up our introduction of the formic acid vacuum reflow oven, here are some highlights of its key strengths. This system completely replaces traditional flux while using very little formic acid. With our secure closed acid supply system, we can deliver precise amount of acid exactly where it's needed. The high reactivity and fast penetration speed lead to excellent results. We can achieve void rates as low as 2% and process each trip in just 45 to 180 seconds. For those interested in the technical details, the system includes conductive heating, handles products up to 300 × 400 millimeters, and comes with comprehensive safety features. We also offer optional additions like profiler and oxygen meters to meet your specific needs. Our service at 3S covers 4 main areas: our open lab for testing and prototypes, process development support, 24/7 technical support worldwide, and comprehensive maintenance service. Let me move on to tell you more about our open lab platform, which is one of our most valuable services for customers. Our open lab is where innovation happens. 3S R&D team designs custom experiments based on your specific needs, whether it's for new products or process improvement. We help plan the right test, create prototypes, and work together to find the best solution for your product. What makes this really valuable is how it speeds up development time. You can quickly test and verify your ideas, helping you get to market faster without major upfront investment. In our Open Lab, we offer complete package testing capabilities from start to finish. This includes everything from solder paste deposition, both dispensing and stencil printing, to die and clip bonding. We also handle reflow soldering and finish with thorough quality inspection and analysis. Looking at the process flow you see here, each step is carefully controlled to ensure the best results for your product development. And this is SAT. It's a specialized piece of equipment which uses ultrasonic technology to detect product defects. Not many companies have one, and we are happy to offer testing service if you need this capability. Next, I will share some real success stories from our Open Lab platform. Let me show you what we've achieved through these cases. First, here are some success cases of vacuum reflow oven. These case studies are using Indium products. Our vacuum reflow oven works well with both preforms and solder paste. Looking at the preform result, you can see we achieved almost complete working area after reflow. For solder paste applications, we work with different Indium models and adjust our process settings to match each type. We kept void rates under 3% consistently. The temperature profiles you see here shows how we optimize the process for each specific material. Next, move on to our award-winning Formic acid vacuum reflow oven. These next examples will help you understand how it performs in different production scenarios. Here's our preform application data, where our Formic acid vacuum reflow oven handles various alloy types and sizes. We use either guide jigs or tagging agent for precise precision during the process. The critical aspect here is temperature management. I'd like to highlight this particularly challenging case in red. An alloy with a high utilitic point of 360 degrees C that required us to achieve a near zero void rate. For lead-in solder, which melts above 280 degrees C, Formic acid reacts quickly. However, with lead-free solder melting below 250 degrees C, the lower temperature means slower reaction. The challenge and our expertise lies in balancing these melting points with optimal reaction temperatures to achieve minimal void rates. These are some cases for two types of applications, inform and pre-bond process. For inform, our system effectively minimizes void rates, as you can see in these sample results, using different Indium materials. For pre-bond applications shown at the bottom, we've successfully worked with various materials including Indium and tin silver alloys. I want to highlight this particular case in red. It required a unique acid supply approach. Unlike standard reflow process, we had to develop a spatial parameter set through extensive testing to meet the customer's specific needs. And about the solder paste application, our Formic acid vacuum reflow oven is pioneering mass production with both lead and lead-free solder. What's critical here is our process expertise, managing the precise timing of acid supply related to the solder's melting point. and additive evaporation. If formic acid is supplied before additive fully evaporates, it leads to incomplete reactions. Through our parameter optimization, we've overcome this challenge to achieve excellent boil rates across different solder types. To conclude what we've mentioned, let me explain what you can gain from our Open Lab platform. On the technical side, we offer DOE planning, process optimization, and collaborate verification. Our expertise helps you achieve flux-free soldering with the lowest boil rates, and there's no need for cleaning afterwards. Plus, our process eliminates solder splash issues. But here's the real value. We help speed up your development cycle through rapid prototyping and our accumulated know-how. This means you can get your products to market faster, sooner, and see a quicker return on your investment. To conclude my presentation, let me emphasize what makes 3S special. Over the years, we've really focused on mastering semiconductor automated packaging equipment. In fact, we are pretty proud to be the only company in Taiwan offering complete production line solutions. What makes us unique is our broad expertise. We've brought together talented people from all sorts of backgrounds, such as optics, mechanics, electronics, and more. While we might not be the biggest company out there, we've built some amazing partnerships with industry leaders, working with leading OSAT companies and IBM to develop solutions for power modules, MOSFETs, IGBTs, and more. But the most important but not everyone knows is our Open Lab. It's a platform that lets our customers test and verify their ideas before going into full production. And when you pair that with our vacuum reflow soldering solutions, we're helping engineers solve those tricky soldering problems, the kind that keep you up at night. That brings us to the end of my presentation. Does anyone have any questions? Our sales director Ethan and our R&D director Eric are all here for answering questions. Due to the time limitation, or if you think of a question later, please feel free to visit our booth outside. We'd be happy to continue our discussion there to show you more about our solutions. Feel free to follow us or visit our website. Thank you for your attention.
We have time for questions. Any question from the audience? All right, no questions. I'm sure there'll be more discussions offline. Thank you.